Alright, folks. It's time. We get into it today, folks. It's time. We get into DivanCello. I gotta turn on my camera and stuff real quick. I gotta get the Discord and stuff set up, folks. So it'll only take me like a few minutes. But we are going to get into it today, folks. And we also have a special guest also joining us today. We have DXFan number 1, who's also joining us in the live interview. So it's time we go ahead and open up the Discord and await DivanCello himself. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, DXFan will be here in a moment. But we will await DXFan number 1 and BallsFan to join us in the Discord. But as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream. Today we are taking a look, and there he is, the man of the hour. It's BallsFan, DXFan number 1, that is, on YouTube.
Yo, are we coming in loud and clear?
Oh yeah, we are BallsFan. Just give me a second, and I'll message DivanCello and say we're ready to roll. But ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, BallsFan is a long friend of mine. We've known each other for years, actually back in high school, actually. But he's my go-to guy on YouTube here.
What's up, guys? It's I've been on the channel for quite some time with Mr. Playboy. I appreciate him inviting me to be a part of this history-making moment as the first ever co-host. Actually, I should say the second co-host, as he has had actually Mr. Silverbells on, who goes by also Mr. Crazy Legs. He was on here at one point with him. So, but this is the first ever co-host that I will be doing, and we are doing the one and only DivanCello.
Oh yeah, we've done I kind of did look through his channel a little bit over that, but I also BallsFan or DXFan's also looked into his channel too. So it's going to be an interesting night today as we await DivanCello.
Now,
oh, here he is.
Hello.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll turn up my volume real quick. Okay, we're good.
Yep.
So how has your day been, DivanCello? I know you've been busy. We tried to do the interview a little bit earlier around 11, and I know you were busy.
Yeah, I was busy with a few things, and I basically had to do like math work. I'm not in school, but I still have to. I still have to do math work to get into college. So
that's
why.
I hope that goes well for you.
Oh, yes, thank you. We hope the very best for you.
And now, DivanCello, if you don't know who this is one of my friends, DXFan number 1. He's also on YouTube, and he's one of my friends from. I know it was. I know you thought it was going to be a one-on-one, but I decided to have a co-host on tonight. So
yeah, it's fine.
Oh yeah,
Mr. DivanCello, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am a big fan, long time of your work, especially with your creative content on the YouTube channel, and especially part of the YouTube community itself. And we appreciate you having me here today with us.
Oh, I thank you.
Yeah, it's good to have you on. So now, without further ado, now me and BallsFan, or the first question is how did you get your channel started? What started DivanCello up on YouTube? What's your story?
Well, I opened up the. Well, I've had a lot of channels before.
Oh, really?
And lots of them have been closed.
Oh.
Or just abandoned, but I got my start in well, my current channel. My current channel started in 2019. I would just make random memes and shit posts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And some random videos too. Cause I'm a funny guy.
Yeah. I think
Yes.
yes.
So that's where I got my start. And what really got me going was in 2022 when I decided to react to lolcows.
Oh yeah, me and DivanCello are I actually watched some of your lolcow videos. And I gotta say,
Yes.
there's some. I'll let DivanCello also join on too. So
Yes. Mr. DivanCello, I gotta ask you. This is kind of leading to a follow up question: Is how did the low cal videos start to become a more regular on your channel?
So it basically started in 2020 when I saw uh, this one former friend of mine talk about Tommy Pickles Fan 1992.
oh
And then and then
Oh.
I saw Willard's channel and all the shit that Tommy Pickles Fan had done, and I'm like, I, I need to see more of this. And so, I've gotten into other lolcows too. I've discovered uh, you know, YouTubers like Kiwi Tapes and Deadwing Dork.
oh yes, Deadwing Dork and Kiwi Tapes. I'm familiar with them.
Hmm.
And mostly Deadwing Dork have inspired me to m- make me react to lolcows. And my first one was in 2022, I think, and it was on a guy named Jared Genesis,
Oh boy.
who's notorious
Oh.
for he's notorious for being a pedo and
Oh man.
having
Oh
dumb
my.
takes on things.
Wow.
And then I've gotten lots of views on them, and I not only that, I just liked doing them and watching them back. It's fun.
Oh yeah, it is.
And sorry. And I got popular. Actually, my most popular one is my has to be my Dan Sobel one.
Yes, and I think
Yes.
also Volspan is also familiar with Dan Sobel. I kind of introduced him to Dan Sobel, and what a
Yes.
guy.
Yes. Thanks to Mr. Playboy, Mr. DivanCello, I actually became more involved with him and exploring the physical media community, and it has blown my mind to the vast majority that joined this lovely center of content that it has become very appealing to expanding my knowledge of various YouTubers.
Yes.
Yeah, I basically discovered the physical media community in like either 2011 or 2012. It was just
Oh
people
wow.
doing
Goes
openings
way
and
back.
closings of VHS and
Wow.
DVDs. It was pretty normal back then, and then it intertwined with the Go Animate community in like 2012, 2013, and that's where shit hit the fan.
Oh yeah,
And
that's when we got.
that's where all these cows came from. The first one was Hamoudi Ajam.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with a little bit of him. I've heard his name around a little bit, but I don't know if Volspan's heard his
Yeah,
name.
I remember
I've
hearing.
followed him for a while. I'll let you talk.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
Volspan.
No, go right ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, DivanCello.
Okay, so yeah, I've followed him and I've seen what he's done, and my God, the way he just takes criticism is just terrible.
Yeah.
And trying to think. And then after Hamoudi, there's actually been a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Like there's Dan Sobel, Ben Lucero, um, Eric Payton, a shit ton. And
Yeah.
I've been following those people, as well as some mainstream locales that I've done. But I'm starting to shift over to the obscure ones.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And it's funny you mentioned that, Mr. DivanCello, because the next question that we want to kind of ask you, and you just mentioned his name, is Mr. Eric Payne. Now, obviously, we don't know as much in detail as him and his whereabouts in the community, but we know him as a
Mhm.
dark horse. And we
Yes.
just gotta ask you from the bottom of my heart that what is his go-to in the community? I mean, like, why is he considered such a dark horse on who he is and why everybody does not have as much respect to him as to you and other various users?
Good question. I'm pretty sure it started in like 2021 when he would make quote unquote message videos out of people.
Oh
And then it started to get sexual for no reason.
yeah. It's kind of
Like,
taking a massive.
Yes, we actually watched the latest video that you re-uploaded that he took down previously on his channel, which was known as the 18 Corruptions. And I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
ask you, Mr. Divicello, for a man that lives in Michigan, experiences northern winter, and wants to move south, it sounds like instead of moving to the south, this man wants to move to Compton.
exactly.
I meant, I meant, and Mr. Playboy, you can kind of repeat this, but I meant this man. I don't know where it comes from, but this man has completely lost it. I meant,
Yes.
I have respect for all people, but this man, as a YouTuber, he should know that there are rules and there are limits to a YouTuber, and especially on what
Mhm.
they publish.
Oh yeah.
And for
Oh
him,
yeah.
he broke the fourth wall by posting what he has posted.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and shit really hit the fan when he posted a, I don't know how to say this without the stream getting taken down, but
Oh
he
man.
posted he posted tickle corn
Oh. Oh man.
Oh,
for no reason, and then I reported the video, and that's what got his channel taken down, as well as his Sid Phillips 345 account.
Oh man.
Yes, he's gone to those lengths. It's kind of creepy. No,
Yes.
no, it's really creepy. I
Oh
don't know why I
yeah.
said kinda. It's very creepy.
yeah. I will tell you this, guys, as a man who is, I mean, I've got to do a lot of research with Eric Payne this past week. And guys, I will just tell you from what I've heard, it sounds like that he has a really, really decent connection with Dan Sobel. And guys, I kind of
Mhm.
start the
Mm.
question: what is his go-to in the future on making content relating to? Not only will he ever create another channel like he's done in the past, but I just don't see how he can re-solidify his his record in the YouTube world. I really
Oh,
don't.
Well, I'm not sure, but there is like a uh let's say 50 to 60% chance he'll come back to YouTube. There have been times where Eric says that he's been a changed man and then he just relapses. So I think
yeah.
that's something that's going to happen soon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially since his Instagram was also taken down, like closed. He closed it
Oh.
himself. But he was active on there too, talking about the Coco girl that he has a crush on.
Oh no, I've seen the one video on your channel where he's a musical person, and I gotta say it's kind of disturbing. His music is it's
really
crazy.
Oh my god, yes.
Now,
It's I don't know where it all came from. Like, I don't know what triggered him to just say this to. I don't know what made him intertwine his sexual fantasies with the people who he talks to, because there was this one video where he bitched at a user.
Oh
I
man.
forgot his name. Yeah, it's on my shorts, like it Jorian Miller.
Oh man.
oh man,
And Jorian blocked Eric because he was talking sexually about shoes.
Oh,
And Jorian has the right to do that, because what Eric has been doing, he's probably known Eric for like the past few years. He's been active, and he probably didn't want to keep up with this shit, so he just blocked him. And
yeah.
Eric didn't take it nicely, and he said very, very creepy things that he's gonna do if Jorian doesn't unblock Eric.
Oh man.
now if I was a certain YouTuber, I wouldn't make, and this is just regards to all users out there, I wouldn't be making a promise that I know I can't keep, because one thing is that anything can backfire on you at a moment's notice. Just
yeah.
ask Mr. Dan Sobel himself. Even ask Cringe Archives.
Yeah.
Even Bartman, Home of the Seventh. All those guys have made promises in their YouTube careers, and it has all backfired by not being able to hold on to that promise.
Exactly.
Yes. And now I recently discovered that you also have reached 600 subscribers, and congratulations.
Yes,
Why,
congratulations.
thank you. I didn't know I was gonna. I didn't know I was gonna go that far with subscribers, because before I would close my channels and re-upload them, I would just get like 100 to 200,
Yeah.
and then something would happen and I would close it.
It's funny that you
Because-
mentioned that, Mr. DivanCello, because we actually recently on the Mr. Playboy channel have reached 1,000 subscribers, and he is the first of our luxurious group to reach that foothold. And for that, we
Yes.
are actually proud of him.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
And we look forward to working with you and to also continue to expand the content.
Oh yeah.
Nice. But back to what I was saying.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
I was a weird kid back then, and the reason for closing my channels is they were just weird. I can't say what, but there were weird reasons why I closed one of my channels.
Can you elaborate more on that, Mr. DivanCello, on why you deleted that channel?
Yeah, I was talking to a friend, and I was pissed off that this one film didn't get a sequel. And once I found out, I got very angry and I just closed the channel. Stupid, I know, but that was me back in the day.
No, I think it's completely justified.
Yeah.
I think that at a certain point, each channel, for me personally, I also had a previous channel right before this one that was older for about a good solid. This channel here has been about at least 16 years old, and I actually had a channel prior to that that was 10 years old. and I've been using this, and this one was my secondary channel, but now
Nice.
this one has become the primary. And at certain points, each channel will eventually evolve to either become a new channel or it's going to become a much bigger channel than it was in its previous years.
Mm-hmm.
But please, Mr. DivanCello, I apologize for interrupting. Please continue your story.
Oh yeah.
That's basically it with the story. But I reopened it. I reopened my channel, which is the channel that I use today.
Yes.
And this was in 2019.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm pretty grateful with my subscribers. I didn't know I was gonna reach this amount. Like every month I would get like 20 new subscribers. It's amazing.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
we are happy for you, Mr. DivanCello, and we actually recently we actually had a growth of over Mr. Playboy. You can quote me on this. In the last month, you actually had an increase of almost 200 subscribers, if I am not mistaken. Is that correct?
I think so. I've reached 1K or 1K or something like that, but it's growing, and I'm surprised that this channel's also grown. And also, DivanCello, I'm also happy for you too as well.
Yeah.
Mr. DivanCello, to ask you this next question is also another big one that we need to revert back to an old video of yours. It is the unscripted Dan Sober rant. Now, that question for you is, why in the community is Dan Sobel so disliked, and why, in your opinion, would you consider him to be unfavorable in your opinion?
So the reason why he's disliked is because, once again, like Eric, he's been making message videos out of people. And I never said this before, but message videos are pretty pointless because you could just DM the person that you're making a message to, and you could say we're cutting ties instead of making a YouTube video about it. I think it's pointless.
Yeah, I can agree.
Dan has been making a lot of those, causing a lot of drama in the physical media community. And it wasn't until 2022 to 2023 when he has been picked up by a lot of people. And not only that, he would, in one video, he would scream, "What the F is your problem?"
Oh, I remember that one.
Like, posting that makes you look like a doofus.
Oh yeah, it does.
Like, it makes people say, "Hey, this guy is crazy and he's raging. I might as well not subscribe to him."
Yeah. He also came back
He did also,
recently. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
but yeah, he did. But he's also done even worse things. He was naked in a Google Meets call,
Oh no.
pretending to be Hamoudi Ajam. He was like, "Hi, I'm Hamoudi Ajam, and I like to go out in public without clothes on." And
Oh man.
I don't know if there were minors in that call, but if there was, then we have a problem.
Yeah, that I've heard about that one on. I think it
He
was.
also,
Oh, sorry.
oh, no, you could speak.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that on other channel. I forgot the channel's name, but uh, someone mentioned that about the Google Meets call thing, where he was nude, I guess, in front of people. I forgot the channel name, but anyway, go ahead.
And not only that, another reason why Dan is hated is because in a TikTok he made, he was in his underwear dressing to a kid's song, which is
Oh man.
that's extremely inappropriate.
Yeah.
Like the fact that there was a kid song in the TikTok just made the whole thing worse.
Now,
Yeah.
Mr. DivanCello, I'm going to throw this at you as well. So it actually occurred that several years ago, too, during a private interview with Mr. Dan Sobel, that he recently called you out in regards to your content that you published and regarded you as quote unquote public enemy number one, and that you were one of the most disliked figures in the entire physical media community. So I just gotta ask you. I gotta ask you in regards, Mr. DivanCello, how do you respond? How do you respond to a man that has quoted you as public enemy number one?
I really don't see that as a bad thing at all, because I'm open to any criticisms, but the way Dan criticized me was just I, I don't know. But he did he did say that I should delete those videos that I made out of him, and I said no. And this was in a Google Meets call.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know about the public enemy number one part, but
Yes,
I did know that he once told me to delete my videos in a Google Meets call, which I'm not going to, because he needs to be called out for his actions. There's like no going back, even when he says it's quote unquote in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah. He regards you as as public enemy number one because of your expression towards his views on in the YouTube community, and that is why he has called you out on that. From what this person here, he published a video back on it was on YouTube at one point. It was by a channel known as Marky 121, but the guy deleted it due to copyright strikes. But he posted it later on his Instagram, which unfortunately I can't give it to anybody at this time because of privacy issues. But he did
Understandable.
he did mention that that was the quote unquote he had from Dan Sobel and another figure that he is not going to release their information at this time. But that is what he has told us to this current point in time.
Jeez.
So, as far as I know, Mr. DivanCello,
It's expected, because I knew he was gonna hate me because I called out his actions.
I think it's justified that you call him out everything. I think he deserves to be called out.
I think that all this is pretty justified.
Exactly, and he says I'm the enemy. No, I'm pretty innocent. I've never done anything terrible on my channel or in a call with anybody.
All right. Anything
And
else?
yeah,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
and yes, you know, I do accept criticism. Some people might call me an A-log, and some people just don't like my videos, but that's okay. Criticism is welcome, unlike a few physical media people that don't respond to criticism the right way.
Yeah, I've seen videos and stuff where they get really out of hand.
Yes, we have seen some videos, and personally, I think all of it is justified. Like I said, as a YouTuber, you're gonna expect criticism, but you can't please everybody. All you gotta do is keep creating your content and just enjoy the positive ones that you see every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really care about dislikes. I just care about, you know, what I'm doing, and I'm very happy with it, and I'm very grateful.
Mr. DivanCello, I do want to ask for what is your current motives for future projects at this time? Like, what
Oh,
do
good
you?
question.
So, like, what is
So,
new things you're working on? That I should have worded that much better for you.
no, it's okay. I'm still gonna continue what I've been doing throughout the past few years with reacting to lolcows, and I've also reacted to a few body cam videos and just random videos on YouTube as well. That's gonna keep going.
Oh yeah.
And you never know, maybe I'll come up with something very special.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what at the moment, but I did do a 600 subscriber special where I reacted to older videos that were re-uploaded of mine. So yeah, that's been done, and not sure what I'm gonna do for 700 subscribers, but I have a lot of time to think about it, so there's not need to worry.
I'm sure you'll make it big.
I
Yeah,
totally agree.
I suspect that I'll probably get 1,000 by the end of the year.
Well, you won't have to wait too much longer, Mr. DivanCello. I know you got plenty of hard work ahead of you, and we will continue to support you as we go along.
Oh yeah.
Why, thank you.
Mr. Playboy, do you have any questions for Mr. DivanCello? Because he has answered my good ones, and I enjoy his time for taking the time to even answer these today.
Oh yeah. Uh, and any other lol cows you plan on covering soon on your channel?
Oh yeah, there's a lot. I'm gonna reveal some.
Oh boy.
There's this one guy named. Hold on, let me look at my community tab because I said his name there. His name is the Cool Man Station 2.0.
Oh boy.
He he's he's overweight. He looks like an incel, and his arguments with his mom are just terrible.
Wow.
And another person I plan on covering is probably what's his name? Probably Mighty Pup's fanboy.
Oh, I'm familiar with him. There's this video by the
Even
Perfect Citizen.
even though he subscribed to me, I don't care. I don't care about losing that one subscriber.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. There's a lot. Probably Eric Payton because I haven't done an actual Eric Payton lolcow video, lolcow reaction yet.
Yeah.
And there's a lot. I'll probably find more as I go.
No, yeah.
But those are the three that I am eyeing on
I
as
hope.
of
Oh yeah.
now, yeah.
I hope it goes well for you, and I hope it
Yeah.
keeps
Thank
going, and I
you.
hope you get as much subscribers as possible.
Yes, sir.
Why, thank you.
Vols fan, do you have any other questions?
I guess the only question I have left for Mr. DivanCello is: do you see any time in the future that you will be working with other various YouTubers on multiple projects?
Possibly, I don't know who, but I could see it being possible. Like I could, appear on other people's channels just like what I'm doing right now.
Oh yeah, and it's good to have you on.
It was good to have you on here. We appreciate you again in the different time zone that you are currently in for even coming to spend time with us and just answering our questions.
And in regards to other than that, I am not sure, but you never know what'll happen in the future.
Oh yeah.
This is true.
But I'm sure that there's going to be much more collabs in the future.
Oh yeah, and I hope it goes well.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. I think that is that all, Vols fan?
I think that is it for this interview.
Yeah, I think that.
Alrighty.
I think that. Any other final thoughts or messages or anything else?
Well, I wish you best of luck in
Um,
whatever you are doing currently, Mr. DivanCello, and I will be supporting you. And if you also get a chance, we'd like for you to check out our other friends as well if you ever get a chance at Mr. Silbells and at also Mr. LTM Movie Vlogs.
Oh yeah,
Of
whatever
course.
whatever he's called nowadays. He's had multiple channels, but he's had some copyright issues and stuff, so he's had to make various other channels over time. But he's a good
Sadly
friend.
to say, he is our Dark Horse version of Cringe Archives.
Well, the last thing I'm gonna say here is never give up on your dreams, because if you just keep them as dreams and just not do any of it, then I don't know. But all I have to say is stay cool.
Yeah.
And thank you all for 600 subscribers, and I can't wait to hit 700 someday.
Oh, yeah. I hope it goes well. And thank you for joining, and also Vols fan. I think that wraps it
Mm-hmm.
up, or DX fan.
Thank you guys for allowing me to come on today. Mr. DivanCello, it is a pleasure. We hope to see you again in another video in the future.
Oh yeah.
Sure. All right, bye.
All right, I'll see you, and keep going.
Alrighty, you too.